guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I wanted to do a bridal look using my caviar sticks from Laura Mercier. I wanted to do something with the Alter Ego palettes, which I'll be using in another Get Ready With Me or another video, because I ended up only using caviar sticks. So what you see on my eyes, except for the wing liner, it's all caviar sticks. I didn't use any powder eyeshadows. These last forever, you guys. But the first thing that I wanted to mention is that when I set my mind to do this bridal look, what I wanted to do was to look cuter. And one way that I recommend my clients to elevate their style is to have gold jewelry or layered jewelry in general. Ana Luisa is a company that I've been following what they do with interest for a while, because Samantha March and Steph, I don't know her last name, but I will link her below. I love her content. She accompanies me to do my makeup almost every single day. When she posts the videos, I watch her. She did a collab or various collabs with Ana Luisa, and I really wanted to try their jewelry. I was thinking that it would maybe be this type of jewelry that will get dark or that will not last, and I have bought before cheaper jewelry that is just not worth the price tag. If you spend $1 on something that's not worth it, then you wasted $1. For me, it doesn't matter how affordable something is, it has to be a good quality product. So they reached out to me and they asked me if I wanted to collaborate with them, and I said of course, and they told me to choose 3 products. So I chose 3 key pieces. I don't wear earrings. These I have because my husband gave them to me. These are gold earrings with little lips, because that's my logo. Then I wear only these gold chain that my husband also gifted to me, and I wanted always to layer them, but I was saving up to buy gold jewelry. And now that they reached out to me, the 2 designs that I wanted to pick up in gold, I chose in the Ana Luisa jewelry. This one is Aina, which is my dream necklace. I adore this. It's sort of like a choker, but it's flat. It's so beautiful. And then this one is Laura. I think this is the bold one, and I think this is lovely. But also, I almost never wear bracelets. I love to wear rings from time to time when I'm going out, because they're easy to carry. They do not put on any weight in my arms, and they look lovely. And the snake, I think it was as dramatic as my personal style. And this ring is called Petra. I find them to be beautiful. One of the things that is interesting from this brand, other than the beautiful designs, everything that they do packaging wise, you can recycle. And I love these cotton pouches. I think what I'm gonna do is keep using them to save the jewelry so that it stays in the most pristine condition. They have a 2-year warranty, and they also, since 2021, have been certified as a carbon footprint free company, and they do their best to take care of the planet. Me being a mom and using reusable diapers and cloth diapers on my baby, and trying to recycle even when in some places recycling is harder, that's the case for me. This means the world to me, because this company is trying to save water. It's trying to teach other companies to just create what they create and keep creating jewelry, but doing it in a sustainable way. These pieces that I chose are gold plated, and they have a 100% recycled 14 karat gold, and that's phenomenal. And then the rest of the things that they can use recycled, they do responsible sourcing for them. So if you wanted to try these pieces, the ones that I chose are like $60 or $70, but they always have sales. They always have coupon codes. I'm gonna leave a code below, and I'm also gonna leave everything linked below so that you can check it out. But this is quality jewelry. I'm now saving money actually, because I'm not gonna be buying these 2 in actual gold, since I already have them, and they teach you on their website to take care of them so that they are super long lasting. And they also have a program to recycle them at the end of their life if you wish to do so. Ana Luisa, thank you for partnering with me on today's video. And now that I have my jewelry on and my style is elevated, I wanna create with you guys this beautiful makeup look in which I do the eyes with the Laura Mercier caviar sticks, and I'm also doing the lips and showing you guys the products that I use on the rest of my face. This is my go-to bridal look. It's sort of like now my staple look or my signature look when it comes to my clients, and it's my signature look when I don't know what to do and I want to go to an event. And it's the thing that I want to create for you guys on this video. You can do this with regular eyeshadows, but I'm here to tell you that the caviar sticks are basically better than regular eyeshadow. So if you want to see how I created this bridal look with the caviar sticks, then just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so to get ready for today's family reunion, I already put on my jewelry, which I already talked about, and I'm obsessed with it. I showed you my ring. It's a snake ring. It's so beautiful. It makes my style look more elevated and leveled up. For eyeshadow, I wanted to see if I could use these Alter Ego palettes, but then I realized that it's been over 2 years since I posted a look with my Laura Mercier caviar sticks, and since they re-released the matte formula, I wanted to create my favorite look, which is these almost white and then a smoky eye with a wing eyeliner. It's a soft bridal look that I've been loving on myself, so I wanted to create an all matte look using the caviar sticks and then maybe put a pop of shimmer on top, because why not? Since I have all this jewelry, I want my eyes to glow too. Okay, you guys, so I will start with Au Natural, which is a beautiful matte tone. And this one, you can see that it's almost non-existent. So I'm going to start this as my base for the transition and see if I need to build it up. I will use caramel with it. That's building a good base. And what I do is I put my brush on top of the wand. Okay, that's not gonna be dark enough. Something I love about the caviar sticks is that they not only stay put, but they're easy to blend, and also you can use as many caviar sticks on top of one another and they layer beautifully and they blend together beautifully. But what I recommend is that you use one shade at a time and one eye at a time, because if they set and they won't budge. Now for another transition, I'm going in with the shade Caramel, which is one of my favorites. Again, another matte, and you can see that this one is deeper than Au Natural. Same brush. And then I'm focusing this color in my outer corner. And you'll notice that I'm drawing caramel to look more on the diagonal side of things so that it starts to create dimension. But you can see that I will be layering a darker one on top. The first one that I'm going to use to darken everything is Dark Cacao, which is one of the newest shades. And you guys know how much I love cocoa, so you will be seeing that one. Even though that's not a matte, it has a hint of shimmer. It performs, in my opinion, as a matte on the eyes. It looks matte when it sets. That one will be the darkest shade that I will be using today. And then I will clean the brush and keep blending. You guys, I'm using only one brush, and it's the Royal Anne Lennicol Eyeshader BMD 466. Now with a smaller shader brush, this is the JH42. I'm grabbing again dark cocoa, but I'm gonna concentrate it in the outer part close to the lash line without blending it too much. Now I'm going in with cocoa, so I wanted to show you. This is Au Natural, this is caramel, this is dark cacao, and this is cocoa. Same shader brush, and I'm gonna do this even closer to the lash line to make it even more smoky. For the inner part of the eye, which I need for it to be lighter, I'm grabbing Vanilla Kiss, which is another matte. I had this one as a mini, and I recently passed it on to my mom because I didn't want to have two of the same color. But it's this one right here, which is perfect. So I'm going to grab it with my finger, the one that doesn't have a nail, and I'm going to tap it right here and then blend it. And you can see how that opens up the eye, and I will go back here and line so that I don't erase the cat eye that I want to do. Then I will go back with a little bit of cocoa and smoke out again this part right here so that I can connect it and the eye looks elongated. Now with a precision brush, this is the 29 definer brush from Refer, and this one is so tiny. I will grab a little bit of cocoa. I will do a reverse cat eye so that my eye looks more almond shaped, and that for me is the main focus when it comes to bridal. The lips, the color of the cheeks, and the eyes, but the eyes need to be the start of the show because eyes are the windows to the soul. So what I'm gonna do is grab this concentrated amount, just line right here, and you can see how that makes all the difference. If your eyes are too watery, I would set this with translucent powder, or I will skip this step and do only inner corner highlight right there. Now going back to caramel and the small shader brush, I'm blending that color. I don't want it to be too harsh. And then I'm grabbing caramel with the same brush and start to do my transition for my lower lash line. And then with cocoa, again, same brush, closer to the lash line to smoke it out. For the inner corner, I will go in with Intense Moonlight, which is one of my favorite shades as well. And I'm grabbing the tiniest amount. Now I'm going to tightline with the Pat McGrath Permagel Ultra Glide Eye Pencil. And then I'm going to use the McQueen New York pen eyeliner. This is waterproof, and for weddings you need your makeup to be waterproof. For my lower lash line, I will grab the Laura Mercier Caviar eyeliner in the shade Bronze. And then a trick that I learned from Nikki Makeup, which is one of my favorite makeup artists, is to, on top of the wing liner, you can add a little bit of eyeliner, or in this case, I will grab a cream eyeshadow from the Caviar Stick line, like Cocoa, and then that one will help me blend and smoke out the wing liner so that it doesn't look too harsh. Because I think the key to beautiful bridal makeup is to not have sharp lines, even when you have a little bit of a sharper makeup look. You can see how this one looks in comparison to this one. And then as a final touch, I will grab a little bit of Rose Gold, which is this shade right here that has a hint of shimmer. This was the first shade of Caviar Stick that I used. I grabbed a mini from a Sephora Favorites and I fell in love with it. And I finished that completely. So I'm grabbing it with my finger and then I'm applying a little bit in the center just to give a little bit of highlight without covering the smoky look that I have underneath. I'm gonna apply mascara, which will be my Tartelette 2B mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so this is how it looks with mascara. I would recommend for you to use a demi wispy or some type of false lash that has a wing shape that would complement this eye look beautifully, and this is what I do for Bride. I do this type of eye look and then I put a half lash that enhances the outer part, or just a demi wispy, and they will look lovely. For lipstick, I had a few choices right here. Charlotte Tilbury Catwalking, the Naked from Anastasia to enhance the center of the lip, and then these which has become a favorite of mine. This is Maybelline Chai Genius, and this is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. I'm gonna start with this one because this is a darker one, and that way I can put in the center the Anastasia one. I'm leaving that to set, and then I'm grabbing Naked Liquid Lipstick from Anastasia, which is an oldie but a great one, to be honest. So I'm grabbing the littlest amount with my finger, tapping that in the center of my lips and rubbing it with my finger. I don't want the lips to look too dry, so I'm gonna grab the Catwalking color, and I don't mind layering lipstick and applying it a little bit on top so that it's a little bit more creamy. But if you would like, you can also use a lip gloss. For me, for bridal looks, I never use lip gloss on my clients because they want to kiss. And if they want to kiss people and the groom, then they would have to have matte lips that would be long lasting. So that's why I even remove the excess with my finger, and when I have a bride, I blot their lips with a paper towel or a cotton round or whatnot. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. The products that I wanted to show you, for bronzer, I use my Laguna cream bronzer, and it's the only bronzer that I'm wearing today. And then for blush, I did as a base the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Worth. And then for my cheeks, I did this beautiful one, which is the Orgasm on the Beach palette by NARS, and the shade Mandalay, which is this shade right here. It has more red than what you can see in the pan. Like, it's a sort of like a terracotta, but when you're blending it, it has a hint of a reddish tone to it on the cheeks. That's what I'm using on my cheeks today. For highlight, I'm using Cookie by Benefit. Okay, you guys, and that's it for this look and this video. I hope you enjoyed, and now you can see how beautiful everything looks, the jewelry and the eye makeup and the face makeup and this beautiful ring. And then, you guys, even though these are creams, you can see that they do not rub off. These will last all day on my face. So the family reunion today, it's in the afternoon, and I'm hoping to post this video today. And you guys, I know my makeup will look flawless. I would probably save some footage on my phone and post it on shorts so you guys can see the look later today. But this is a beautiful, beautiful look, you guys, and I truly enjoyed creating something else with the caviar sticks for you guys. Thank you to Ana Luisa for partnering with me on today's video and for supporting my channel. And also, you guys, thank you for supporting my channel. I will leave everything that I mentioned linked below. I love you guys, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.